What is up, everybody, and welcome back to welcome to the Christmas show. You made it. You found the Christmas show here on Wigwags. This is not a behind-the-scenes Cox's Space podcast, which is weird. It is actually the live reading of Christmas Adam. So collected here with all of our friends. From your left to right is Tracy Yaste. We have Cait Leow here tonight, Joe Morgan, Aaron Kozbial, Logan Gifford, and the anonymous mewling Chad Cat doing your narrator voice tonight. So I'm glad to be here with y'all. And Bailey here is in the audience. Let's get started. It's Christmas Day at the North Pole, and Santa sits in an armchair with his feet propped up, reading a book while eating milk and cookies. There is a knock, and Herbie enters.
Yes. What can I do for you? Everyone is supposed to have the day off.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kringle, but it seems that there are a couple letters that have arrived late. I was sure you'd want to see them.
What?
Santa sits up, spilling his plate of cookies.
How did this happen?
Well, sir, it seems they were addressed to the North Pool, which confused our agents at the post office.
Herbie hands the letters to Santa, who quickly opens them.
But we got the correct gifts for them, right? We see them when they're sleeping. We know when they're awake. Oh, no.
Santa slowly reads over the letters.
We don't make this in the workshop.
Bad, huh?
Nothing that can't be fixed, Herbie. I won't be able to stop thinking about it, though. Have our team ready to sleigh.
Herbie leaves and Santa stands, getting dressed. Mrs. Claus enters.
Is? You aren't going out now, are you? You've been out all night.
I have to, Carol. There are some kids who need their father.
Oh, those poor dears.
Mrs. Claus helps Santa into his coat.
Well, please be careful out there. You shouldn't be working 2 nights in a row.
Santa hisses Mrs. Claus.
Not to worry, my dear. I'll pop down there, find the lad, get him to his kids. Back before midnight, it's a cinch.
In a small Midwestern town, David stands on the porch of a house decorated for the holidays while Darla, his ex-wife, blocks the door holding presents.
David, I think it's great that you're finally ready to be a dad, but...
David sways slightly on his feet and Darla carefully chooses her words.
Can we meet later this week?
You're muted.
I apologize.
David, get it together. For
I
real.
know, right?
You've been drinking a little bit?
Yeah.
Later this week isn't Christmas, Darla.
Mhm.
I'm here now, and I should be able to see my kids.
The door opens behind Darla and Sonny steps out.
Everything okay out here, hon?
David sneers as he and Sonny lock eyes.
It's fine, Sonny. David was just leaving.
The sun is beginning to set as Santa's sleigh lands on the roof of an undecorated condo. Santa squeezes down the chimney, stepping over broken bottles as he explores the condo.
Dave?
Santa snaps on a small stack of mail, picking some up. He shuffles through the letters marked with eviction, final notice, etc.
I guess he didn't want to live here.
It's twilight, and David walks through the snowy streets, drinking from a bottle in a paper bag.
It's fine, Sonny. David was just leaving. As if I had anywhere to go. But if they don't need me around, then I don't have to be. Who needs their father anyway?
David stops in front of a brightly lit house, watching the family inside.
That does look nice, though.
A sharp wind blows, and David pulls his coat tight.
I should probably find somewhere to get out of this cold.
David enters a neighborhood of abandoned houses.
Why couldn't you just admit to her that you needed help? Why couldn't you say, Darla, I lost everything. My job, my condo, everything.
David sees the door of a house standing ajar.
It'll have to do.
David pokes his head through the door of an abandoned house.
Hello? I didn't mean to intrude, but it's freezing out here.
David waits for a response, then enters after not getting one.
Hello?
David explores the house, finding it empty. He stops by a small fireplace.
Oh, good.
David breaks a wooden chair into pieces, building a fire. It's dark now in the abandoned house, and David drinks alone beside a tiny fire. There's a bump on the roof, and soot begins to fall out of the flue. He's curious, but not alarmed until he sees a pair of boots.
Hey, bud, watch the fire. I had a hell of a time getting that to light.
Ho, ho, ho! There you are! Merry Christmas!
You shouldn't be here.
Had the hardest time finding you. No one lives around here anymore.
Sorry to disappoint.
David drinks from his bottle, offering it to Santa, who drinks.
You're late anyway. Christmas is over.
Santa hands the bottle back, and David drinks as Santa settles in.
So is there something you wanted, or what?
This isn't really about what I want, Dave. It's more a question of what you want.
I don't really see how that makes any difference. No one else seems to care.
David passes the bottle back to Santa, who drinks.
You don't think your kids miss you?
They have their stepdad.
Sure, but he's not their dad. Don't you think they want to see their dad on Christmas?
I very much doubt it.
Well, I don't usually do this, and I expect a whole lot of children may stop writing me if they knew.
Santa pulls a couple letters from his coat.
These are from your kids.
Santa hands the letters to David. David takes them, but doesn't open them.
I'm pretty sure I already know what they say. I mean, you wouldn't be here if they hadn't asked you, right?
Well, that's right, and frankly, I was surprised you were still alive. I hadn't heard from you in years.
Yeah, well. It's hard to believe in you when the world is the way it is.
I know it's hard to be good.
What, do you think the world should be some big naked hippie commune? I'm sure that would go over great at the North Pole.
You don't believe it's possible?
David shakes his head.
No.
Santa stands, handing the bottle back to David.
Come on, I'll show you.
In the snow outside, Santa climbs into a sleigh, but David looks doubtful.
Hey, are you sure you should be driving?
David holds up the bottle.
Oh, I think I can handle a little holiday cheer, Dave.
Santa helps Dave into the sleigh before shouting.
On Dasher, on Dancer.
Back at Darla's house, Santa eases out of a vent. Darla, Sonny, and the kids watch a Christmas movie. The kids jump up and Santa throws his arms wide. Santa! Santa hugs the kids as they rush him.
Merry Christmas.
Sonny is up on his feet, looking at Santa warily.
Wait a minute. Who are you? What are you doing in my house?
Santa grins at Sonny sheepishly.
Hardly anyone has chimneys nowadays, so I have to squeeze through HVAC ducts.
Santa crouches to look the kids in the eyes.
You want to see the present I brought for you?
Yeah! Santa strides to the door, flinging it open to reveal David. Sonny and Darla are shocked, but the kids run to David.
Daddy!
David throws his arms around his kids. Sonny and Darla look uneasy, turning to Santa, who wears a huge grin.
Isn't this wonderful?
Sonny and Darla force smiles at Santa.
Why don't you come in?
David comes inside, sitting with the kids in an armchair near Santa, while Darla and Sonny sit on the couch. There's a tense silence.
Well, the situation isn't ideal.
I'll say.
But Christmas is a time for family, and David doesn't have a place to go.
Darla's eyes snap to David.
What did you do?
Well, I haven't been coping well with you two. Sonny was my best friend.
I stepped up when you stepped out.
Kids, why don't you go play in your rooms?
The kids look questioningly at David and Santa.
They should stay. I'm not mad. They should see how adults deal with things. Hopefully,
Darla hesitates as she stands, but David smiles.
hopefully they're going to have kids of their own someday.
The kids look at Darla, who shrugs as she sits.
I will continue taking care of you, just like I've been doing. You still have a nice house, don't you? Food, clothes.
It takes more than that, David. You can't just show up with presents and everyone will forget how long you've been gone.
What do you mean? Everyone's fine when he does it.
David points at Santa.
Come on, David. No one in their right mind would call Santa Father of the Year.
Darla glances apologetically at Santa.
No offense.
Santa raises a hand.
None taken, my dear.
You know, you want to know why we're divorced, David?
Darla pauses. The room tense.
Sonny was here when I was scared and needed someone to talk to. He goes with me to the kids' soccer games and dance recitals. He sees me as an equal and not just someone who looks after his kids and his house.
He doesn't have a job.
David tries to control himself as Darla continues.
I was wrong for going behind your back and not ending things with you before anything happened with me and Sonny. For sure. For sure. But when were you here and able to talk, David? You were too tired or just wanted to relax. You acted like you didn't have to be here long as we had enough stuff.
So you don't want any of this? You want our kids sleeping out the streets in rags? Is that what you want?
The kids look scared and Santa puts a hand on David's shoulder.
Think about your kids, son.
There's another tense silence before Darla puts her hand on Sonny's knee.
Honey, could you put a plate together if you're hungry? We don't have to hash all of this out right now, you know. Why not eat something, spend time with your kids? Fighting doesn't change what happened. It only spoils what we have now.
Darla smiles and David pauses before finally nodding.
Thank you.
Sonny gets up and goes into the kitchen.
I mean, since I've already paid for it.
Sure, in part. Kids, why don't you show Daddy what Santa got you for Christmas?
Yeah!
David watches the kids run to their bedroom.
Did you ever really love me?
Darla looks between David and Santa, smiling sadly.
I love who you try to be.
The kids run back in with their trucks and dolls.
Look, Daddy!
David sits with them on the floor.
Oh, wow.
Santa brought us exactly what we asked him for.
David smiles at Darla as Sonny brings in a plate.
Well, Santa sure is smart.
Sonny and Darla are on the porch with David and Santa.
Are you sure you can't stay? I could make up the guest bedroom.
David shakes his head.
No, I'm not going to pose any longer. Besides, I need to catch up with this guy.
David puts his hand on Santa's shoulder.
All right. Come see us soon, okay?
Darla hugs David and mouths thank you to Santa. David steps back, looking at Sonny.
Take care of my family for me.
On the roof of an abandoned house, Santa and David sit in the sleigh drinking from the bottle.
I want to ask you something, Dave.
Shoot.
Have I lost touch with humanity?
David doesn't answer and Santa looks over at him.
I mean, everything's changed so much since I was young.
David passes Santa the bottle and Santa drinks.
I worked so hard to make the world a better place for you guys. We had no idea it would turn out like this, though.
Santa waves vaguely at everything.
Oh, when I started, life was so simple for you guys. Families lived in the same villages. Their biggest concern was if there was enough food to last the winter. Living till 30.
Santa passes the bottle back to David.
I wasn't trying to overwhelm you. That's why I only did a little each year. New farming, storing techniques, investment in medicine, household comforts, anything to stop your sadness.
Wait. Are you taking credit for humanity's progress?
Yeah, I thought you knew. I mean, the elves do most of the work, of course. You think toys were only gifts I had to give? Oh.
How old are you? I thought you were born in Germany in the 1700s.
Oh, heavens, no. I mean, I was there, but I'm much older than that. A few noticed me about 2,000 years ago, and then a few more in Pantera later, but actually I've been with you all
Santa gets a faraway look.
pretty much since the beginning.
David passes Santa the bottle.
Can't help but wonder if it was a mistake, though. I give you more every year, and every year you just seem sadder. I don't know.
Santa holds the bottle but doesn't drink.
Hey, don't be hard on yourself. You're not responsible for our happiness. We are.
You don't understand. You are my responsibility. I mean, I don't want to control you, but I feel like maybe I do need to step in more than just once a year.
I don't really think we need any more Christmas.
Oh, no, Dave. Darla is right. I need to take a more proactive approach. I've neglected you for far too long.
Santa snaps the reins.
Take us home, Rudolph.
The sleigh lifts off into the night sky. Let me scroll through these big notes here. Back at the North Pole, Santa bursts through the door, followed by David.
Christmas once a year makes me not Father of the Year. David, we have to change things to help us all spread cheer.
Santa shakes the elves and Mrs. Claus awake.
Wake up, the elves! Wake up, my wife! The world's got so much tension, let's cut it with a knife. Bake a ton of cookies, pour cups of all the milk. Sew up more stockings, satin, cotton, silk, because every single day's gonna be Christmas.
You can't mean every day.
Oh, but I do! This will be the last day after Christmas ever!
Back to work together, no time to fall asleep. When it comes to complaining, you won't hear a peep. 'Cause every single day is going to be Christmas.
Install new governments to help the plan along. No more injustice for the weak or the strong. I'll take my place as king of Christmas joy. No one will not believe, adult, girl, or boy, 'cause every single day's gonna be Christmas.
David, Mrs. Claus, and the elves look horrified.
Take out the ozone, world a ball of ice. Perpetual winter wonderland forever would be nice. People band together, bring back community. I'll give the gift of fire again, then they'll know joy you see. 'Cause every single day is gonna be Christmas. Yes, every single day, every single hour, every single minute, every single second is gonna be Christmas.
Mrs. Claus slowly approaches Santa.
Chris, I want you to sit down. You're exhausted.
Elves drag in Santa's armchair, one carrying a plate of cookies.
Honestly, 2 nights in a row? At your age?
Santa collapses into his chair, taking a cookie.
All right, dear. This is nice.
Mrs. Claus looks at David disapprovingly.
I suppose you're responsible for this.
No. I mean, maybe. I think we made him feel bad for how little we see him.
Do you have any idea how powerful he is? One night is all you animals can take.
David is shocked.
Animals? What is he?
Mrs. Claus smiles.
He is the balance to all of your inherent selfishness.
David is speechless.
You think you monkeys would have been allowed to leave the trees if you didn't have someone watching out for you? You all murder each other for entertainment.
Mrs. Claus affectionately pats Santa's arm.
Every year he refocuses you, redirecting you back to peace on earth, goodwill to men. But, poor thing,
Mrs. Claus kisses Santa's forehead.
he absorbs all the evil he can before coming back here to be nourished with milk and cookies. Too much exposure to you and your culture makes him sick.
Herbie brings Mrs. Claus a blanket and they tuck it around Santa asleep in his chair.
You all seem to be getting better, though, if only a little at a time. You wouldn't believe how sick he was during the Dark Ages.
Mrs. Claus reaches a hand out to David.
Come on, little one. I'll have Herbie take you home.
David follows Mrs. Claus to the door.
I know being self-aware is scary, dear, but do try to help Santa by being good this year, won't you?
Mrs. Claus watches David and Herbie make their way to the sleigh.
Kids.
It's Christmas Adam in Darla's house, and David steps off his sleigh, walking up to the front porch. He and knocks, and Sonny answers, inviting David inside for breakfast with Darla and the kids. The end of Act 1. Yay, you guys! Yay!
Yay.
So much fun. Oh my God.
Yay.
I really, the only thing that I want more from this show at this moment is for you two guys to have practiced it for like 4 to 6 weeks before we did this, and you did it live. Because the fight between you and Logan would be so fun. I see the dynamic, like what it would be like if you guys were like doing it on its feet, like in rehearsal and like working out all the moves. And then every time you and Aaron do that drinking on the roof scene after the fight, you guys start fucking around with each other and not doing your lines right, and it's so much funnier than what I've written. So I'm just like, oh man, if you guys rehearsed that for 6 weeks and then did a run of a show, like it would be the funniest scene. It's already.
I feel like it would be a lot funnier if like Santa asked like one random question before he asked the other question.
Right. He's like, have you ever smelled the tip of your finger after running it through a dog's back? And you're like, no. And then,
Yeah, he's like,
have I lost touch with humanity?
Hey David, let me ask you something. Shoot. Does your belly button smell, or is that just me?
You got the old classic. Yeah.
What is this diabetes you all talk about?
Right.
Yeah, I just learned that I have high blood sugar. What does that mean? Don't worry about it, Santa.
My doctor said my
Touch
blood was
humanity?
sugar.
And fantastic. Thank you guys again for reading through that with us tonight. That was real fun. Just to
So fun.
to call this out, we have Tracy Yaste here, who played Mrs. Claus, Cait Leow, who is Darla, Joe Morgan, who is both Herbie and Sonny, Aaron Kozbial, who played Santa Claus, and Logan Gifford, who played David. So back in the regular attire, and we're going to sign off for this episode. Thank you guys all for listening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.